Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
2025 Findla, a Chinese drama, takes the top spot with both its lead actors, ushering in a new era for short dramas. Who could have imagined that the battle for the top spot in 2025 would erupt in a seemingly unremarkable campus romance? Before its release, Findla, a Chinese drama, was largely unpopular within the industry. Leading actors Guo Yuxin and Liu Xiaoxu, one a rising star struggling to rise from the 18th tier ranks, the other a veteran with a reputation for lacking popularity and a shaky character. Yet, this underdog duo saw their popularity skyrocket within 3 days, with their follower count skyrocketing by 100,000 and comments and discussions flooding almost every social media platform. Even more astonishingly, this momentum wasn't just a temporary surge in popularity. As the plot deepened, the focus shifted from beauty ceiling to real details. Findla, a Chinese drama, lacks forced filters or flawless characters deliberately designed to please the audience. Instead, its characters, each with their flaws and thorns, offer a vibrant and three-dimensional experience that evokes deep empathy. Guo Yuxin portrayed a stubborn young woman, her eyes shimmering with light and wounds. Liu Xiaoxu's conflicted hero was capable of stirring hearts with a single line. In just over 10 minutes, countless viewers exclaimed in the comments, "This is the short drama I want to see." The moment the rankings were announced, all doubts were completely silenced. The top actress, Guo Yuxin, the top actor, Liu Xiaoxu. They simultaneously topped the charts, unseating established stars who had previously held the top spot. That day, I stared at the screen, transfixed for a full half-minute, even wondering if there was a back-end system error. But the data doesn't lie. That moment signaled a genuine shift in the short drama landscape. She'd been entrenched in that position for a year. And now, surprisingly, Guo Yuxin had taken over. The top actor rankings also saw a simultaneous reversal, with Liu Xiaoxu from Summer Fender taking the top spot. It felt like watching the World Cup, with Brazil and Germany seemingly poised to reach the finals, only to be eliminated. Suddenly, your energy perks up. It's more exciting than watching a TV series. To be honest, this didn't just happen out of thin air. It's more like a year-long simmering soup that only started boiling with a simmer at the last moment. The reputation accumulated in the early stages, the tension in the characters, and the audience's implicit expectations all exploded in the past few days. Like a powder keg being lit, with a loud bang, the short drama industry, which had been stagnant for years, was torn open. Who would have thought that Guo Yuxin and Liu Xiaoxu, who were originally considered to be runners-up, would become the new kings? This is not only a counterattack, but also a declaration: the old order is collapsing. A new opportunity has arrived. Guo Yuxin used to be stuck in the male lead mode. The drama would be popular, her partner would be famous, but she herself was always one step away from the finish line. From long dramas to short dramas, her acting skills were online and her looks were good, but her fan base grew terribly slowly, from 100,000 to 400,000, like an old ox pulling a plow. While watching fellow actresses rise to fame through idol dramas and variety shows, she could only treat their popularity as a passing breeze, unable to grasp or hold onto it. Her rise to fame began after the glory, and her unwavering ability to turn a bad situation into a winning one is her most enduring quality. She's not the kind of overnight sensation, but more like a slowly polished stone, plain on the surface but strong within. But the entertainment industry doesn't have Santa Claus handing out traffic. It all comes down to perseverance. Guo Yuxin weathered periods of inactivity, the questioning of her haters, and repeated crises that threatened to be dragged down by her scripts. Knowing there were no shortcuts, she relentlessly grasped each role, transforming what others considered outdated material into indelible memories for the audience. It wasn't until Summer's Fender that the slow-burning simmer finally began to boil in 2025. This summer's Fender is distinctly different. Within 3 days of going online, the fanbase surged by 100,000, reaching a popularity index of 284.27, surpassing the Key's 226.76. When I glanced at the backstage chart, the steepness rivaled that of a stock market crash after good news, making me want to refresh my screen several times to make sure my eyes were still sharp. This surge wasn't simply due to her beauty and the ability to laugh and cry, but rather the character of Bai Qingri, imbued with a sense of storytelling and poignant details, a slight pause before a sentence, a line of dialogue both piercing and tender, like a wound and then a band-aid. You can't help but wonder, this isn't a fictional character from a script, but a real girl you might meet on the street. Guo Yuxin portrayed a kind of imperfect wholeness, blending the sensitivity, self-esteem, stubbornness, and gentleness of youth. She didn't overpower her voice with "I'm special," but instead relied on restrained performance to automatically project her emotions into the show. The comment section erupted with echoes of "She's my deskmate back then, this line feels like it's talking about me." This sense of immersion is precisely what the short drama market lacks most. The audience has long been tired of the same old glamorous filters. When they suddenly encounter a character that can reflect their own lives, they are naturally willing to push the popularity to the extreme, and one Golia Xiaoxu, on the other hand, is completely on his own. Born in 1998, he looks youthful yet manages to perfectly balance an older-looking persona with a youthful flair. Prior to this, he had already amassed a loyal following with shows like The Penthouse Club and Marrying Mr. Yu, earning him the nickname Uncle Kid. His undeniable presence, not handsome, but captivating, is a rare commodity in the short drama market. This time, he surpassed 1 million followers in just 3 days, even setting a new record of 205,000 hits. Ultimately, he's tapped into a new audience preference, not perfect, but authentic, flawed, yet emotionally reliable and capable. Characters with this kind of appeal are more relatable. If one were to focus solely on the performance, Summer Findla was a phenomenal hit. It garnered over 100 million views on its first day, topping both the new drama charts and the popular drama charts. On its third day, it surpassed 1 billion views while simultaneously ranking first in streaming platforms. While short dramas typically begin to falter after 2 weeks, this one, with its taut plot and the chemistry between the lead actors, managed to keep the buzz alive. I've even seen friends analyzing the psychological dynamics of the male and female protagonists on WeChat moments with more intensity than writing a paper, as if whoever confesses first might affect world peace. This dual top spot actually has a profound significance. Tinhuradeo's monopoly is weakening. In the past, their own artists dominated the charts, leaving others, even if they performed exceptionally well, to compete. Now, Guo Yuxin and Liu Xiaoxu are knocking on the door, allowing more creators to see opportunities. It is not just the industry's competitive landscape that's shifting, audience tastes have truly changed. No one wants production line characters, people are willing to pay for genuine emotions and spend time with vibrant characters. Sometimes, newcomers are more endearing because they lack labels and can offer repeated surprises. Recall Song Hee-han's rainy night reunion scene in last year's East City Dreams, where she instantly went from a sideline role to a nationally discussed topic at the time. Many producers admitted in group chats that they underestimated the audience's need for nuanced emotional resonance. Similarly, the short drama market is now increasingly resembling the logic of live streaming. Capturing your moment is the key to traffic. And this key is often hidden in a subtle gesture, a line of dialogue, so those who focus on details will always find their own turning point. What will the future hold? Who knows? In the next Star Awards, someone who wouldn't even make the top 3 today might go viral with a 5-minute video. But for now, at least we can enjoy this new landscape and see how it will shake up the entire industry ecosystem over the next few months, even a year. If you haven't seen Summer Findla yet, I suggest you try it for yourself. Then tell me, do you support Bai King Yi or Zhou Shangan? After all, there's no one dominant player in the entertainment industry, and your choice could very well determine who will hold that position next time. And who knows, someone might be checking their phone right now, waiting for your vote.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.